continuing on at Super Sub, 324 Cabot Street in Beverly. Beautiful November fall morning. You guys, we already interviewed you guys. You can leave. Thanks for joining us. Back to you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Allison Prasse and Tara MacNeil, the captains of cross country. Only captains? Or did someone not show? Okay.
Just the two.
Two. Awesome. Both seniors?
I'm a junior.
Junior. Okay, so you're going to be here next year with us. All right, cool. So we'll start with Allison, a returnee. I remember you from a previous show. Was it in the spring? Like June?
I was here for spring track, but I'm an upcoming spring track captain. But
Cool.
I was a cross country captain my junior year.
Yeah. How did cross country end up going for you this fall, personally?
It went well. I had some good and bad races, but I feel like I really ended my senior year on a high note. I especially loved our team this year, so it was just overall a lot of fun.
It's always good.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. That's where you want to start, a base of fun. Sounds like the boys had a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
So Tara, how about your personal season? Obviously, you come in setting a goal for time, where you want to end up in the NEC, all kinds of goals. So where would you say how things unfolded for you personally?
I think I had a really good season this year. Definitely compared to last year, I kind of overcame the plateau that comes with running from summer training and that sort of thing. But I ended on a high note for sure. At the NEC conference, I ran a PR of 20:07. So a big improvement.
Yeah, where would you say you were in the beginning of the season, roughly, time-wise?
I came in feeling good and also PRing on our home course, but I definitely improved throughout the season. I can't exactly remember my time was in
30 seconds-ish improvement or something like that?
Yeah.
Good gains. How about you, Allison, where the personal improvement was PR-wise? How much time did you gain through the course of the season?
Yeah, so for this season, I kind of started off a little rocky. So over the course of the season, I definitely progressed, and my times are up too. So I was really happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So the role of captain, what does that entail, in a cross-country sense? Is it a lot of pre-meet speeches, gathering everyone in the summer to make sure, keeping them accountable, that kind of thing? Demonstrate what you guys actually did as captains, Tara.
Well, I think cross-country is, being a captain is different than other sports because there's less bossing around in a way because it's kind of more of an individual sport, but it's also obviously a team. But since our team was small this year, it just felt like, we were just kind of leading the family a little bit, and definitely Allison did a good job of meeting over the summer for captain's practices almost every day. And then hopefully I'll continue to do that this summer. So.
Yeah. How about being a captain from your point of view, Allison? Is there a lot of pull a girl aside one-on-one when you see that she might be down or doubting herself kind of thing? Is there a lot of one-on-ones like that, or is it more group encouragement?
So we're mostly all together as a group, but there are those moments where it's important as a captain to, if you see one of the girls, if they had a bad race, to check in on them and see how they're doing, just so we're all on the same page, and everyone did a great job of supporting each other, and I saw many girls go over to each other to make sure that everyone's feeling their best, even if they didn't perform their best. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Tara, the Northeastern Conference, what was the competition like this year? Who were some of those real tough, competing teams?
Well, there was definitely more competition this year than previous years, I think. Biggest teams, I would say Marblehead and Peabody.
Yeah.
Marblehead has a sophomore, her name's Mari O'Connell. She's she runs the state and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Peabody has a lot of depth in their team this year, so they were a big competitor. And then obviously Masco, they just have so many girls.
I was going to say, you said you had a small team. Roughly how many, Allison, were on the team this year?
13 of us.
13. So when Masco comes in, they have 30, 40?
Yeah.
You're all right, which one of you are running against us today? Well, you can only put how many on the in the match? About 7, 8, 10?
Well, unlike dual meets, everybody runs.
Yeah.
But for the NEC conference, it's varsity's top 7.
Top 7, okay. How did the NEC work out for you, Tara? The NEC Open meet thing at the end of the year?
That was a really good meet for me. I placed 4th, and that was when I
Huge.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good time to PR.
Yeah, it was.
How did your NECs go, Allison?
It went well. I also had a PR on that course, which I was happy with.
Which course is that?
Stage 4.
Okay, Gloucester, yeah.
And I got 10th that meet. So
nice. Is it hard to run when it's freezing out, Tara, or is it even better because it's not like scorching, it's not humid?
I think there's like a happy medium for weather, obviously, but I would rather run in cold than hot.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So like spring track. Do you guys do spring track? Does that get a little June? Like, ooh, it's getting a little warm.
It can get tough.
Yeah.
Just mentally pushing through the heat. Also, the start of our season, which starts in August, when we have doubles.
Oh
sessions,
yeah.
That can be tough too.
That's true, actually. Yeah, it's hotter in the fall actually than it is in the spring season, for sure. That's a great point. So it's almost like as the weather gets better, your time gets better in a sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Did you happen to win any meets this year, like a dual meet?
Yeah, I had a couple. Definitely. Things like Danvers and Masco.
Wow, you beat all the Masco girls, all 100 of them.
Yeah.
What's that like when you cross the finish line first? Do you actually know? Like, you know what I mean? Well, probably because you never saw anybody in front of you.
Yeah, you definitely know, but the thing about cross country is you don't know who's behind you. You know, there could be a girl right on your tail. You don't know.
Do you not want to turn around because it's so rocky and you got to look at the ground, kind of?
Yeah, I try not to turn around. Also, just it's kind of a mental thing. You know, I don't really want to know if there's someone behind me.
Yeah.
Until like the last straightaway.
Yeah. What's that like, Allison, running literally cross country versus track, where there's a track cross country? It's like earth.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, hey, geez, did you guys bother to clean the course up a little bit? Like rocks all over the place, or is that like just part of it? You have to deal with it.
We're tripping over all the rocks all the time.
For real, like,
but
it's
definitely like there's a mental component for both of them. Especially, I feel like with cross country, it does help that they're like we're in it, like running on a course because it's like different places to run all the time.
Yeah.
But I do like track too because mentally it's easier for me to know that I have 2 more laps left of the race.
Yeah.
And you don't really know that on the course. So.
A new course, like you're like, oh, there's a hill coming up. I didn't see that coming, kind of thing. And then you don't remember from last year, like, oh, that's right, there's a sharp turn and where Masco runs or whatever. All right, well, let's look ahead. Doing running throughout the whole Beverly athletic season, indoor and outdoor, same?
Yeah.
Okay. So that we know that. What's going to happen for you academically, you think, going forward? You're only a junior, though,
I'm only a junior, yeah. Well, I still have 1 more year of high school, but after that, definitely planning to go to college, 4 years. I don't know whether or not I'm going to run college yet. If I did, it wouldn't be at like the highest level, obviously.
You'll see, yeah.
Maybe club or something like that.
Okay. Allison, what's next for you? You might have more of a solid plan being a senior.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to a 4-year college, definitely somewhere in New England, so just waiting to hear back.
You want to keep local.
Yeah. And I do plan on running on a club team or perhaps like walk on to a Division III team.
Yeah,
just
see how it
depending on
feels.
where I go and what I feel like doing, but I'm not like getting recruited anywhere. So.
All right. Well, best of luck with everything, guys. Appreciate you coming on the North Shore Sports Desk at Super Sub. Thanks so much.
Thank you.